going to talk about the letter P. It repeats a lot of elements from letters we have already drawn. That will keep happening now that we're getting farther into the alphabet. The practice sheet you can download free in the caption. So I'm just going to start on my practice layer and talk to you about the couple things that make P different. So P starts out with a straight line here and here, just like we did with the letter D. You don't go straight into the curve. Also, one thing that's unique about the letter P is where it sits. So the bottom part of this bowl sits below the mean line. So it's similar to the letter R, but the letter R will sit up higher about here. Other than that, this is very much similar to letters we have already drawn. In fact, the lowercase p, if you just flipped it and rotated it, it would be a lowercase d. So as per usual, you are going to start down here and you can look at my reference guide for how to add your weight. And remember, the downstrokes are always thickest. And then I like to start with those little straight lines. 2-finger tap to undo if you need to. And then I'll give myself my lighter weight here and here. And then again, this is gonna be thicker through here. So sometimes I'll draw myself some little guidelines and then create that smooth arc. Oops. And then I'll just cap it off. All right, then I can fill and refine my letter as needed. You can see my arc is a little funky here, so I will just usually go in and manually smooth those up a little. Same thing with adding weight. If this part doesn't feel heavy enough, you can always bring in some extra weight. And then for the serif, we usually add one here. And if you remember, how far it comes down is about the same width as the letter width. So we would go about there. And then I am just doing a simple bracketed serif. Same thing on the bottom. And again, I'm just eyeballing it. Because we are going for a more hand-lettered style, it doesn't have to be perfect. If you want it to be perfect, you can certainly duplicate elements and bring them over like we have done in past videos. And again, those are things like here, I would probably smooth those out and clean them up a little bit every time I am drawing a finished piece. So the lowercase p is very similar, only you are going a little more circular with this shape. We're not going straight across, we're making more of a loop shape. And then of course, with your calligraphic style, we are keeping our upstroke super thin and then weighting just our downstroke. So you can practice all of that. And I will see you for, let's see, element OP Q. We will do letter Q next, and it is similar to letter O.